He's just got a lot worse.
Who's he?
Kentman!
He's not important!
Okay.
Hello, gamers and collectors. It's your boy Kentman, and it is like 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm just about to go to a convention because that's what I've been doing for the past couple days, is at a convention, which, you know, I should be having fun with that. But apparently 2 days ago, on July 15th, there was this new rule that was added on Steam that removed a lot of fan service in adult games because Visa and MasterCard don't like those games, which should have no say on what we buy with our money. And it's one of these ideas that if they have a say on this particular situation, what's to say that they can't say what we can't buy other games on the platform? And it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. What is the point of the ESRB if companies are just going to come in and tell us what we're not allowed to buy as adults? It doesn't really make a lot of sense, and I really don't even know how to fathom. Like, there was so many different games deleted off the platform, and it's just wild. Now, what is the alternative? The alternative is itch.io, but even that is very slim because, you know, it was already bad that Nintendo was banning censorship, so we don't have Nintendo to go to anymore for fan service games, and of course PlayStation has been doing that, and Steam was the only saving grace for us to go with fan service games, and now that's got the axe. Let me show you practically all the games that's got deleted. Now, this is not even all of them per se, but these are just the ones that I was able to see past 2 days ago, and you can just see all these that just got deleted. I do got to be careful because some of these thumbnails have not safe for work stuff, and I'm not trying to get axed, but the thing is, there's so many games on here that just got deleted and removed. Now, one of the things that I don't understand for a lot of these people who makes these adult games, why they only relied on Steam, because even before the policy, there was a chance for Steam to not approve your game. It just was unlikely to happen. So I feels like if developers are watching this, which they probably not, because there's other people talk about this as well, but if you are, use itch.io. It is a nice and resourceful site to use as an alternative to Steam that also sells adult games. It mostly only sells adult games on there, and it's a good site to use. I use it sometimes, so like, it's a very reliable source to go and use. So you don't have this problem. You shouldn't have your game on only one platform. It's like having your eggs in one basket. You just don't do it. But it sucks that you even have to do that, because the bigger problem is that Visa and MasterCard is telling you what you can't buy with your money. Your hard-earned money that you went out and worked for, and now you can't buy certain games because Visa and MasterCard said Steam is not allowed to do that. Like, what world are we living in now? Like, it just keeps getting worse and worse. It's going to be to the point where you're just not allowed to have fun or play any fan service game. You're not allowed to buy games with guns. You're not allowed to buy games that you punch somebody. You know what? Like, what is the line? I feels like there should have been more of a headway on what could be deleted, or we could do something. The fact that it was just axed without any warning, without any, like, you know, say, or hey, this new rule is going to go into place, you know, so I want you guys to be prepared for what's coming. I mean, it still would have sucked, but at least they would have more time to prepare of their games getting axed. And, you know, some of these developers are single developers and people who have been working on their game for hours or years, and, you know, and the fact that their game just got deleted like that is crazy. It's not even about, you know, the fan service itself. It's about the fact that someone else is telling you you can't play those games, which is crazy. Now, I'm still learning about the situation entirely. So I'm still like figuring stuff out. Like I said, it's like 6 a.m. in the morning. Well, 7 a.m. it's now, when I was like kind of reading about it, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around, you know? Now, for the past video, the recent video I just did for the 3 fan service games, all those games are still on Steam as of right now. I don't know if those still will be, you know. For the most part, it seems like a lot of the games that got axed is more of the more extreme games that takes a lot of liberties on extreme sex, you know, sex roles, or, you know, grape in some ways. That was the ones that was targeted. But who's to say, you know, that won't escalate to just all adult games or all fan service games? If you just show a little titty or a thigh or a panty or a cock or whatever, you just get axed, you know? It doesn't really make a lot of sense. But yeah, I've been slowly learning more about this situation, and I've been trying to figure out what possibilities people could do to go if they wanted to find alternatives. And like I said, itch.io is the main alternative to this situation, because it's kind of crazy that this is happening. It is crazy. People are upset, as they should be, because again, it's literally someone saying you can't buy something with your own money. And it's just like, what? What? Are we living in a dictatorship that credit card companies has the say on what we buy now? That should not even be a thing. Like, there should not be a thing where credit card companies, who are getting paid anyway, should say what we buy with our money. No how and no way. And it's not like you can use any other credit card, because Visa and MasterCard has a monopoly on most credit cards or debit cards. If you look on your debit card, it's going to mostly say Visa or MasterCard. That's it. And then even PayPal is cracking down on some of the stuff that you can buy as well. So it's like, what is the deal? Like, it's an adult game for adult people. If you don't want, you know, kids or people who are not supposed to be playing those games, monitor what they play. It's simple. It's so simple, you know? That's it. Instead of going to these extreme lengths of hurting the consumer on what they can buy. The people that's not even doing anything, just enjoying games, trying to enjoy some fan service games. They go out, get off work, you know, they get off dealing with people, and they just want to unwind, play some games, and play some games that they like. And now you can't even do that on Steam, because most of them got axed. Most of them, a lot of them. And I can't even go past the 3 days of this, see what else get axed, but there's so many. Now, it's hard to say what games got truly deleted, but a lot of them are still getting deleted. This was yesterday that a lot of the games that got deleted. And then here are a couple more. And it's just ongoing. It's ongoing, and it sucks. Because Valve was supposed to be the chosen one, the one that we go to, that seemed like it was going to be okay. Like, Valve had some rules, you know, before that. But, you know, they still had that, you know, freedom of speech kind of feel. And now we seem like we got nothing. So, again, itch.io, great site. You can play a lot of adult games on there as well. So maybe creators wants to, you know, utilize that more. Maybe they don't know about it, but maybe they should. And I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens as time goes on. But it sucks. It does suck a lot. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoy the video. A little bit of a rage, I guess you could say. Because, you know, I love fan service games. They add and bring a lot to the gaming space. And it sucks that every day we're getting to the point of its extinction. And it just sucks. But it is what it is. But let me know what you guys feel in the comments down below. And I'll keep an eye on this situation and let you know. So with that being said, remember that fan service is the best kind of service, and be a fan of that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video next time. Bye me.